was a good example there. You came up to that junction, we're turning left. You knew when to make sure that you didn't have your foot on the clutch. Exactly the same sort of rules apply, but when you're coming to and emerging. Okay.
And turning left.
We're going to go next road on the left, please, Tony, if you could. Make sure we're checking the mirrors in the new road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well done.
And turning right.
We're then going to turn right, please, Tony.
End of the road right.
So when we get to the end of this road, we're going to turn right, please, Tony. Okay, my fault again there. I should have been saying that we need to get our speed down. Remember what we said before when we turned left, when we should have got speed down to about 5 miles an hour. Same rules need to apply obviously when we're turning right as well. So again, just let's remind ourselves why is it important to make sure we don't carry too much speed into junctions. Why do you think that is? If we go too fast into a junction.
I haven't got time to look properly, have I?
No. Okay.
So I have to look right and left, haven't I?
Yeah, because at a junction like that, you've got.
Yeah, I've got to look right and left, haven't I?
Yeah, you've got to look right, left, and then right again. You've got much more looking to do out there. So
it's only right, left, and right, isn't it? Never any more, is it?
It depends on if you're coming to a junction.
Right.
We're going to turn right here. So what speed do we need to get down to?
I was only going to handle the crossroads off, right?
So, you know, you're getting your speed down, reduced for crossroads. When you're coming to a T junction, we're turning out.
And we're going to turn right.
We're going to go right here, please, Tony. So when we're coming to a T junction, we've got to give way to traffic coming from the right and to the left. So the minimum checks that we're going to be looking at is obviously right, left, right.
Turning right.
We're going to go right here. So what speed are we going to bring the car down to?
Probably speed.
Okay, which is 5 miles an hour. Come to a stop here. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Right. So I'm clearly not explaining that particularly well. So if you'd like to pull out of this junction, pull up and stop on the left, please, Tony. Find somewhere to pull up and stop.
I'll just give you a little lifeline there.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, you are explaining it, but you're not controlling it, are you?
Mm-hmm.
If I was a real pupil, one of your real pupils, would you let me shoot over the white line at that speed?
No.
What would you do?
I'd go on the dual control.
Or
I'd say you need to stop before the line, Tony. Because I'm asking you to slow down, but I'm not telling you when it's obvious that we're going to go to the line. I'm not saying you need to.
Yeah, you're not going to get a chance to make a great big speech, are you?
No. So I'm just going to say you need to stop at the line, Tony.
Yeah. So a verbal command, or you know, press the brakes. I don't want you hitting the dual control brakes on my nose is hitting the windscreen.
No. Okay.
But we're back in row now. That's the only bit of help I'll give you.
Right. Thank you very much indeed.
But please treat me like a real learner. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So when we're coming up to the next junctions again, Tony, we need to make sure that we're getting the speed down. We know the speed we want to get down to, but we need to make sure that we're stopping with the front of the car, the correct side of the giveaway line.
And turning right.
So we're going to go right here, please, Tony. So remember, we're getting down to 5 miles an hour. little bit more on the brakes, Tony. Make sure we're stopping before the line. Stop at the line, Tony. That's
This is okay, yeah.
yeah.
After this one.
Okay.
And turning right.
So we're going to go right here, please, Tony. So you're coming into those last two junctions nice and smoothly, nice and slowly, giving you plenty of time to have a look to see what sort of decisions you need to make.
End of the road, right.
So we're going to go right at the end of the road here, please, Tony. So again, you can see where the end of the road is. What sort of speed do we want to be at?
Yeah, probably speed.
So far, a bit more on the brakes, Tony. You need to stop before the line, Tony. Stop before the line, Tony. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to give you the car back now. Okay. So let's make sure we've got the speed reduced.
Oh, you stopped me doing it.
No, a little bit.
Right.
That's why I said I've given the car back to you. Let's make sure when we're coming into junctions, we've got the speed down 5 miles an hour, because you want to be able to see, because we've got a T junction here, we want to be able to see both ways.
Okay.
Making sure it's clear now. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Made sure it's clear. Now looking in the direction we're going to be going.
And we're going to turn left.
And we're going to go left here, please, Tony.
And turning left.
So we're going to go left at the end, please, Tony. Don't forget your left signal, Tony.
Oh, there's nobody around, is there?
I know, you still need to signal. Put your left signal on, please, Tony.
There's nobody to indicate to.
Okay, but I would suggest it's still nobody behind you in the cars, but what about pedestrians that might be on the road?
Oh, I never thought of them.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's okay.
End of the road, left.
End of the road, we're going to go left, please, Tony.
Stupid errors there today.
Nothing that we haven't corrected.
Hopefully it's down to nerves.
Your test 2.5 weeks away, understandable. It's just a question of making sure when you're coming up to the junctions that we've been looking at today, identifying them really early, but like we said before about making sure we've got the speed down to give yourself the time to look out of the junctions and make the correct decision. The main mistakes were just purely down to a little bit too much speed. If you get the speed down, you're looking to stop at the correct place in the correct position, then you'll be able to make the decisions correctly.
turning left.
And we're going to go left here, please, Tony.
Police cars around today.
Yes, I've noticed that.
And turning right.
And then we're going to go right, please, Tony.
And turning left.
And we're going to go left here, please. Sorry, we're going to turn left here, please.
Yeah, it was important to get your position right there. I could run over his toes, couldn't I?
Mm.
And turning right.
And we're going to go right here, please, Tony.
And next left.
And we're then going to take the next turn on the left, please.
And turning right.
And then we're going to turn right,
Because
please.
if you get me to parking down on the service road on the right hand side. Yeah?
So if you could then, the service road that you can see ahead of you.
Just past the two learner cars.
So just go past the two learner cars and just pull in on the right, please. That's it. Thank you very much, Tony.
How did I do?
You did very well.
Yeah.
A couple of mistakes that we sorted out, I think.
Anything there I need to worry about?
The only thing I would say is that when you're coming up to junction, let's make sure we're getting our speed reduced early and slowed down to the, so we're able to get back to the correct speed for stopping at the giveaway line, stopping before them, rather than having to either go out too fast, not having time to look, or stopping before them. So it's making sure we're getting the speed right on the approach to the junction.
You can have relax. How'd that feeling?
Not as good as I would liked.
Yeah, there was a lot of good stuff in there. Obviously, I pushed the junction thing, the speed and approach,
Yeah.
because I didn't really feel you controlled it.
No. Okay.
And then I came back a roll because I didn't want you to. I just had the impression that you weren't treating me as a real learner, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And the word picture I gave you was.
You're trained. Yes.
Yeah, that's the picture you got to follow,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am a learner driver, yeah? So it's either got to be a variable command to stop,
Yeah.
or like you did,
Yeah.
use the pedal.
Yeah.
I don't know why you didn't do it the first time.
No, I don't do
Yeah.
that. No.
Yeah, you control it.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, I could see far enough into the junction to get my nose well over the white line, but don't let me.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yes. No. Definitely.
Yeah. So I came out and gave you a little bit of help
Yes.
there, but
Thank you.
You will need on your test.
To be
Yeah, the examiner.
on top of that.
The examiner's not going to pull over and say,
Give you
control
the
it,
heads
yeah?
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair point.
So, just imagine the person sitting here, forget that they've got a full license, forget they're a driving exam or anything else,
Mm-hmm.
treat them like you would do a learner.
Yeah.
What was the question I asked you when I pulled you when you pulled me over?
Have I done anything wrong?
No, I asked you because you're teaching learners at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I asked you, would you let your learners...
No, that's true. No, that's very true. I wouldn't let them go into that speed as well. I'd be on top of it right from the
Yeah.
start. saying we're going too fast, slow down to 5 miles an hour, stop before the giveaway line. And if they were still going too fast, I'd be saying, no, you need to bring that speed down and actually use the dual controls.
Yeah, I would make a big speech like that. You haven't got time, right?
No, exactly. But you just got to say, you need to slow down.
If they're getting near a stop or a giveaway line and they're not going to stop, either give a verbal command or put your foot on the brake. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not aggressively,
No.
but put your foot on the brake. Yeah, there was just a couple of occasions where a little bit of over instruction.
Okay.
Coming up when I was too wide on the left-hand turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you spotted the error. Find it with the analysation where you asking me questions. You can find out from me, do I know where I should be? Do I know the forget the word consequences?
Yeah.
I don't like that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I know the risk or the danger of being in that position? I probably would have given you the right answers.
But I jumped straight in. We're in the wrong position here, Tony.
Yeah, that was fair enough. I mean, you've, it's a fault and you spotted it, yeah. But find out if I know where I should be and the reasons why.
Yeah.
And then all that leads you then to work on is a reference point, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or the link to the next junctions. And
Yeah. The link was made nicely. I didn't feel you needed to pull me over. We could have sorted that in a move, really.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't that complicated. I'd done 2 left-hand turns. Obviously, the first one I couldn't follow around as tight as I wanted to because of the parked car in the corner. But I followed it around correctly.
Yeah.
And then the next one, then obviously where the lane of car on the right was only doing a reverse around the corner at the crossroads. I followed it around again.
Yeah.
To make the link. Yeah, mirrors are spotted well. They're generally very good. Yeah, just that one little error.
Yeah, no.
Which
it's a big one, so I need to be on top of that much sooner, much more control.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I made an error, haven't I?
Mm.
Yeah, and it's an error that if it goes wrong, yeah, I'm going to be responsible for it, even as a learning driver. But I would be hoping that my instructor would cover my back. Yeah.
Yes. No. That's.
Yeah. Don't be frightened of stopping me.
No. Okay.
Yeah. But none of this aggressive stopping.
No.
I don't know if you've seen, some instructors on the road. You
just jump on the brakes and the students almost through the window.
Yeah. There's no need for that.
No.
And apart from that, it's dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't let me cross that white line
No.
of having looked.
Yeah. That's okay.
Well done.
Thank you.
You can breathe.
Yeah, I'm breathing.